Okay, different sort of challenge today. I'm going ski touring, and you'll be able to see behind me I'm starting on the cross-country area in Méribel Mottaret, and that's because that's the start of the route that I'm going to take, which is up to a refuge called Refuge du Saut, which is in the Méribel area, but it's way out of the ski area. It's actually in a valley that sits between Méribel and Courchevel, and the reason this is new for me is I've stayed in plenty of refuges before, but this one is not manned in winter. Apparently there are 8 beds there. Apparently there is firewood and a blanket, so I've packed a hell of a lot of stuff into my backpack. I'm not really expecting to get a hot meal this evening. And I don't exactly know where it is, although I have examined the map. I reckon it's probably going to be about a 2-hour skin from here. It's about 500-600 meters of vertical to get through. So well, let's just see how this adventure goes. Just flat so far. I'm right by the Lac de Tweeder. Completely frozen over right now, but absolutely beautiful in summer here. There's people walking their dogs, a couple of cross-country skiers. That's it, very quiet. Right, that's the climb, or broadly speaking the climb, done. It's probably about 400 meters of vertical, and it was hard. And the reason it was hard is because the snow, it snowed yesterday, but it's still pretty warm. The freezing point's around 2,000 meters. So that snow is really wet and sticky, and it's sticking to the bottom of the skins, which is making it much harder to keep that slide forward. I keep trying to knock it off, but it's just hard. What I am incredibly grateful for is all of whoever's been up here. I can see lots of kind of tracks from people who've been wearing snowshoes, and clearly some shoes as well, some hikers maybe, and there must be some skiers because there's tracks coming down. We'll see, and I still don't know if there's going to be anyone there tonight. What I can see is the weather is closing in a little bit now, so I'm going to try and get on with it for this last section, which is mainly along a valley but about another 100 meters of vertical. No snowshoe path to follow now, just making my own way. Snow's not quite as heavy as it was earlier, but it's still pretty hard work. Freaky. I don't know if you can hear that, but under there is a river. I really hope, and yes, there it is. I'm going to come around this corner and the refuge is going to be there, which is absolutely brilliant because I wasn't 100% sure where I was. I kind of intuitively, I knew it was a bit further, but it's just starting to snow now, as you can see, and now all I've got to do is work out how to get in there. It's pretty deep here, but there it is. Well, I tried the lock on the building behind me, and it wasn't open, which made me slightly nervous. But we got this building here. If we go to it, that's the Refuge du Saut, non-gardé, and amazingly, in here, it's not warm, but it's somewhere to sleep tonight. So this is where I'm going to be. That worked fairly well so far. Now this was my trick here for bringing milk. You can see this got a mug here, and then I've just put a load of milk in a plastic bag. Seems to have worked reasonably well. Well, I don't know if you can see me, but I'm in here. I've got a bit of light, I've got some food to eat, I've got a cup of tea, and I've got a fire just there. So I kind of think I've probably got the basics. Yeah, it's just incredibly early, but I guess hopefully I'll sleep well. Well, that was my little experience off the grid in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the world's largest ski area. I'm just leaving now. Obviously the weather's closed in, but no electricity in there. There was a fire though, which is a godsend, and there was gas, so I was able to make a couple of cups of tea. Really, you know, I just love this kind of thing. Just such a different kind of experience, but you know, I'll definitely be happy to get back to my apartment and back to the to lifts. Well, I'm back here in Mottaret again. It's not even 24 hours since I left, but I still definitely felt like I literally got away from it all. It's so strange coming back into the town again and actually seeing people, seeing a few hikers, etc. Just been really, you know, away from it all, off the grid. Really enjoyed it, and now I'm going to have a lovely hot cup of tea.